Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of IWC. I'll be discussing the usage, care, and maintenance of the IWC Big Pilot's Watch Top Gun reference 5020-01. This automatic winding timepiece can, nevertheless, be manually wound from a stop by pulling the crown out from its threaded-in position flush to the case, and once threaded out in the first position, winding the watch with a clockwise action. You'll note the radial power reserve at 3 o'clock slowly energizes as you wind the watch up to its rated factory autonomy of 168 hours or 7 days. Now once the movement is seen in beat, that is, the seconds hand can be seen advancing across the dial, you can wear the watch on the wrist, and in the course of natural kinetic action on the wrist, the watch will wind itself up to its rated power reserve. Should you wish to wind the watch to full capacity, note that you cannot overwind this automatic winding timepiece, as the bridal mainspring will simply slip to relieve excess strain on the mainspring barrel. Now, once the watch is moving and in beat, you can then advance the crown out to extremity to use the first of two important setting refinements that are included with this caliber 5111 movement. The first is hacking seconds. At extremity, the balance stops, the advance of the seconds hand is halted, and you can now precisely set the watch to the second using a known accurate reference time such as an atomic clock. Once the watch has been precisely set, you can then pull the crown to the second position, where a quick-set date function allows rapid correction of the date should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. There are several handling restrictions regarding the quick-set date, however, as it should never be engaged between the hours of 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. This is the span of time during which the watch's automatic date jumper is engaged, and attempting to use the quick-set function from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. can damage the movement. Once the watch has been set, wound, and the date has been selected, thread the crown in completely to its position flush with the case. This ensures the factory-rated hermeticity of 6 ATM. IWC advises that 6 ATM or 60 meters is sufficient for swimming and most water sports. However, it's important to note several handling restrictions and precautions with regard to water and moisture. The first is that the strap, which is an embossed calfskin, looks like textile but is in fact leather, and IWC reminds you that no leather strap should be submerged or exposed to moisture, as it is a porous natural material that will degrade if exposed to moisture or submerged in any way. Instead, put the watch on a textile strap available from IWC prior to putting it in water. Furthermore, it's important that the crown always be threaded in completely before exposing the watch to moisture, and the crown should never be threaded out nor any of its functions operated when the watch is either submerged or wet, as this can bypass the seals of the watch and introduce moisture to the interior of the timepiece. Should condensation ever be seen under the sapphire, immediately take the watch to an IWC authorized retailer or company boutique for remedial action to prevent cosmetic and mechanical damage to the interior of your timepiece. It's also important to note that water resistance is not a static feature of a timepiece. In order to protect the hermeticity of the screwed-in caseback gasket, the crown stem gaskets, as well as the sapphire crystal gaskets, have the watch water tested annually at an IWC authorized retailer. Finally, each IWC mechanical timepiece in the Pilot's line features a unique soft iron inner cage built around the movement to shield the hairspring from strong magnetic fields. So while the watch is thoroughly braced against magnetic flux, in certain extreme cases, such as those involving professional medical MRI machines, the watch may become magnetized. Should you suspect that the watch has become magnetized due to erratic timing performance, take the watch to an IWC authorized retailer or boutique, where specialized equipment is available on site to immediately demagnetize your watch. Service is an important consideration in maintaining the value and performance of a mechanical watch, so IWC recommends servicing this watch every 2 to 5 years with an authorized factory center, either an independent retailer or a company-owned boutique, which have exclusive access to the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original factory replacement parts to maintain the value and functional integrity of your timepiece. To see the full user's manual for this watch, as well as the entire IWC Pilot's line, visit the manufacturer's homepage at IWC.com and find the manual under the service header. You can also receive step-by-step instructions from a Govberg Watches expert on our website, govbergwatches.com. Call in and they will be happy to guide you through the usage, care, and maintenance of this IWC Big Pilot's Watch Top Gun.